The Apple TV is one of my favorite Apple gadgets, and I'm always blown away by how many people own an Apple TV and barely scratch the surface of what it can actually do. So in today's video, I'm going to show you some tips, tricks, and hidden features that will seriously level up your Apple TV experience, whether you're just using it to binge watch shows or you've got it sitting there like a glorified paperweight. Trust me, by the end of this, you will be a power user. So let's jump right into it. So I want to start off by talking about Siri. Yes, we all know Siri can tell you the weather, time, and fun facts. But did you know in the middle of a show or a movie, you can literally say, "What did he say?" And Siri will rewind 10 to 15 seconds and turn on subtitles for that part. It's the ultimate feature that I use all the time when someone mumbles or whispers a plot twist and I just didn't catch it. Now, since we're on the topic of not missing out what the dialogues are, this leads me to the next feature that I love: enhanced dialogue. When this feature is enabled, Apple TV leverages machine learning and computational audio to deliver greater vocal clarity over music, action, and background noise.
Go, 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 go!
Rory, you are driving recklessly!
I'm in the middle of a high-speed car chase.
Rory, you're in crisis.
No, I'm not. The situation is a crisis. I'm fine.
So you can enjoy enhanced dialogue when listening through built-in TV or HDMI connected speakers, AirPods, or other Bluetooth connected devices. All right, so since we're still talking about listening, I want to go over the next favorite tip, which is using your AirPods with Apple TV. You may already know that you can connect Bluetooth controllers and other speakers to the Apple TV, but guess what? You can also connect AirPods or other Bluetooth headphones as well. This comes really handy and great for private listening or when you don't want to disturb others around you. Just press and hold the home button and select your audio output. It's that easy. Now let's go over another major feature called Insight. With this feature, you can get information about Apple original series and films as you watch them. Just bring up the media player controls to learn more about the actors on the screen and the music that's playing. The details automatically update as the scene changes, and when you use the iPhone as the Apple TV remote, Insight information appears in the palm of your hand. Users can even add the song that is playing in the scene to their Apple Music playlist. That is super cool. All right, this next one is seriously underrated, and it's called Picture-in-Picture. Now on your iPhone or iPad, you can be doing other tasks while your video is still playing in a corner. With Apple TV, you can do the same. So you can be watching a show and in the corner stream something completely different or be looking up things on other apps. My friends like to be watching a show and get scores for a current game. It's very simple yet a handy multitasking feature. And speaking of multitasking, did you know that you can just double tap the menu button on your remote and boom, it brings up all your recent apps. Swipe between them, close them if needed. Super slick. If your Apple TV ever feels sluggish, this is how you shut down the app chaos. All right, so now let's say that you're deep in an app and it will at least take 5 or 6 tap backs to go home. Don't you wish you could have an option similar to iPhones or iPad where one single gesture or button could take you back to the home screen? Well, with the Apple TV, you can do that as well, so that you don't have to tap your life away. Just press and hold the back button and it'll take you straight home. Now let's talk about color calibration, where you can improve the look and feel of the content that you're watching. With the Apple TV 4K, just use your iPhone's front camera to automatically adjust colors to look their best. To calibrate, go to Settings, Video and Audio, and Color Balance. Then follow the on-screen instructions and you're ready to go. The difference is quite noticeable and it makes a big impact. Plus, if your TV doesn't support Dolby Vision, this will make a huge difference. All right, now let's talk about the typing experience. Look, if you've used an Apple TV, then you probably know how much of a pain it can be to type using Apple TV's on-screen left to right keyboard via the Apple TV remote. But you see, there is a better way. All you have to do is go to the Settings app, then General, and look for Keyboard Layout. And instead of auto or linear, tap on grid. So now when you search for something, instead of that long list of letters from left to right, you now get a grid view, which makes it way easier to type. However, my preferred way is not even this. I just use Siri to spell out my words, and what's even better is that if your iPhone or iPad is nearby, then it'll automatically pop up a keyboard on the device when it sees that you're trying to type on the Apple TV. So you can quickly type on the iPhone or iPad, and it's way faster and way less painful. Now let me talk about the Up Next hack, because it's simply a game changer. You see, when you hover over the Apple TV app, it usually shows suggestions. You can change that to show your actual Up Next queue, which is going to show you what shows or movies that are currently being watched or saved by you. To do this, just go into Settings, then Apps, find TV, click on Shelf, and then change to Up Next. Now your content is right there when you hover. No more digging through menus. Now, one of the things that people love about their Apple TV the most are those aerial screensavers. They're simply fire. But did you know you can pick which ones to show up? Just go into settings and you can choose whichever ones you want, whether they're underwater ones or cityscapes. In fact, you can even have your own photos and videos set up as screensavers. So it's totally customizable and personalizes your TV experience. Next up, dark mode. By default, your Apple TV is set to auto mode, which means during the day you get brighter and lighter colored menus and controls, and at night, it automatically changes to darker colored menus and controls. But if you're like me and you always want that sleek, darker vibe, then just go into your settings, then general and appearance, and set it to dark mode. All right, so this next one is great for parents who have kids in the house. You can set parental controls. Just go to settings, then restrictions, and set up a pin to limit what your child can watch or access. This will now give you peace of mind, locked and loaded. Now let me go over one of the best features on the Apple TV, which is AirPlay, because you can literally mirror your other Apple gadgets displays, share photos, videos, and more right on your big screen. I love using this feature after coming back from a vacation and seeing all the pictures and videos I took. All you do is swipe down on your iPhone or iPad, click on the AirPlay icon, choose your Apple TV, and there you go. Siri Remote has built-in Find My, so just like with AirTags, you just open up the Find My app and you can see where you misplaced the remote using your iPhone, and yes, you'll get the exact location. FaceTime on the big screen is another game changer. You just prop your iPhone on the TV and suddenly you're catching up with family across the world while maybe even watching a movie together. So there you go. You can now transform your Apple TV from being a basic streaming box to a full-on entertainment powerhouse. And if you ever forget one of these tips, just remember, ask Siri, or better yet, just come back to this video. But as always, I want to know your thoughts. How many of these tips did you already know? And did I miss any hidden gems that you use? Comment below and let me know. Also, I've done a full review on the Apple TV 4K and why I think it's worth it. So you can check that video out by clicking the link somewhere here or in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.